Good evening. Sorry if I sound a bit rough today. I'm full of this lurgy that's going round, but I'm also bored senseless, and this beautiful package came today. So I thought I'd do a bit of an unboxing for you all. What could possibly be inside? Well, let's have a look. Inside we have supplied by Metal Polishing Supplies UK Limited. Only £2 for next day delivery, which was quite pleasing. It's my metal polishing guide. You also get an adapter for the right hand spindle, the guide to that, because that'll convert from a bench grinder polisher into a drill polisher with this bit, which is quite handy, and a guide to how to convert your bench grinder. So, what else have we got? Microfiber cloth, which is pretty good quality, but it tends to want to stick to your hands a bit. Got the left hand spindle and the right hand spindle. All of the polishing compounds you could wish for. Basically that'll do every metal but precious metal. And 3 discs or mops. That's the hard one. There's the intermediate one with the coloured stitching. Still glued together a bit, doesn't really move because of the stitching. Oh, this one just doesn't move at all. And then you've got the soft loose leaf one for finishing, and that's about it. It's not bad quality linen that it's made out of. I don't know if you can see that at all. We've got a packet of this powder. What's it called? Vienna gypsum powder or something? Off the top of my head I can't remember. Apparently this is called Vienna lime, and I know it doesn't look it on here, but it is actually grey, not white, so not to be confused for any other substance. Right, so that's the box done. Basically it's a very simple concept, and these you've got a little sleeve there that goes over the end of the spindle on your bench grinder, and then a screw thread on that bit, and then these basically just screw in, and that holds it nice and tight, and then as you spin it you just do off the front there. Right. Let's see if I can demonstrate how to put these all together. A nice little bench grinder that I was actually given because the owner didn't need it anymore. So I thought that would be quite nice if I convert into a polishing mop. Basically, because these have got the one thread and it goes through and both wheels spin the same way, you'll have a left hand thread and a right hand thread. Turn towards you if you want to loosen the nut, turn away from you if you want to tighten it, and that principle's the same on both sides. So if you take these off, I'll try and twist that around a bit more like that, and then obviously there's covers on the outside and you've got to unscrew those first and bolt those and take those off. Then you take your discs off, the spacers. According to the instructions in the box, these inner guards should actually come off as well, but mine won't because they're actually properly welded onto the main body of that. I don't think. Oh, hang on a minute. There's screws. So I can get a screwdriver and then prove myself completely wrong. This could be fun. Didn't even bother to check all this before I did the video because I was just so excited to get on with it. Hopefully I won't need that washer again. Brilliant. Even better. So yes, definitely take your inner guards off as well, as per the instructions. I'm glad they know a lot more than I do about such things. These come off. Oh, we do. Pansy apparently. Fair enough. Oh, can't wait till this bug clears off. Fed up now. Right, brilliant. Even better. Look at that. Right, now the way this is set up is when it says, hang on, get all this out of the way first. Yeah. I know it needs a bit of a clean. It's been in storage, it runs but it's been in storage for a little while. So obviously feel free to correct me, I don't claim to be a lifetime expert on these things. But on this one with the spindle adapter, where it says right hand, because these two spindles have both got opposite threads, so where it says right hand, I believe that is as you're facing the way you'd use the grinder with the switch and everything, it's on the right hand side, so the right hand one goes there and the left hand one goes there. Hopefully. If not, we'll soon find out because it'll fly off. Right. Basically, as I said before, this is a tube. Because this one's quite a nice special one, with the little Allen bolts in it, if you turn that then comes out and you can then use that in a drill to get any awkward bits that you're in that you can't quite do on the grinder. But for now that one goes in and just gets retined with the Allen key provided. And that goes in there, making sure this bolts up as well. That one slots on quite nicely. And all you've got to do is just tighten it up. It's pretty tight. And then the left one is exactly the same, but just completely different. The thread is significantly larger. So I mean the length of the thread. And also it's only got the one screw here grub screw because there's nothing there, as this is all machined out of one beautiful piece of steel. That just gets on that. This one's a little tight, but just make sure that the yeah, that's definitely up. So what I did is get a nylon tipped hammer and then basically just nice and gently tap it on, and it's fairly secure. Careful not to damage the ends or anything, but as it's steel, I really don't think with a nylon hammer it's going to get much damage to it. And then tighten that up like that. Put those in there. There we go. The first two parts of buffing. Also, I've got an interesting project on the go, which I'm sure hopefully you'll find very, very interesting. And that's why I've got this polishing system. But then these just wind on like that till they stop. And again, the same as the nuts, if you want to wind it on to tighten it, then it goes away from you. The actual disc goes away from you like that. Or turn them both at the same time, I suppose. There you go, you just set it going, pick up whatever compound you want to use, and then off you go, and hopefully it'll work. And then swap it over and do the fine bit later on. But yeah, hope that's been a bit informative for you, and you never know, you might see it hopefully being used fairly soon. Thank you so much to everyone that's subscribed from Nick's channel. Amazing what one little mention by he will do. I'm very overwhelmed by it. We're up to 95 subscribers, I think it is now. So for my first week, nearly at 100, that's really not too bad. But I am very, very grateful, and as I say, there's an email address listed if you wish to get in contact. And yeah, so thanks again, and if you know anyone that might like it, let them know about me, and who knows what the future might hold. Cheers. Thanks very much.